Okay. We are about to talk about something that will blow your mind. When I found out about this, I thought, oh my gosh, I wish I had thought about it sooner. I wish I'd found out about it sooner to let you guys know about this so much earlier on. We're going to talk about citation. And I know most of the time when I bring that up, I get these huge sighs of, ugh, not that. But I'm here to tell you right now that Google Docs has made this so incredibly easy for you guys. It is literally a no-brainer. So therefore, I want to see it in your essay. So let me talk to you about how you're going to do this. You have now exported your essay from EssayPop into Google Docs. You've gone up here and you've organized it into your ELA folder. You've revised the name, the subject, my name, and the due date. You've gone through, you made all your revisions. You have checked for spelling errors, grammar errors, punctuation errors. You've made sure that the spacing is all normal, that the font is normal. You have made any of the changes that I recommended you to make in the Hive. You've made them here on this document. Therefore, your document is almost ready to be turned in. The only thing you have to do is add in your citations. So, what I'm going to ask you to do is to read through each paragraph. When you have come across a sentence or a group of sentences that the information didn't come from your head, it came from you finding something out, you need to cite that. So let's take a look here. The final bell rings. It's the last day of school and summer has finally come. Students don't have to think about school for at least another 2.5 months. Well, first of all, there's not supposed to be any contraction. So I'll fix that. That is the way it should always be. Schools should continue using a traditional calendar and not year-round schedule. There are numerous downsides to year-round schooling. It has no positive effects on education. It adds to costs and it disrupts the long-awaited summer vacation. Okay, that doesn't really have anything new. Here, though, we have some information. Like any other facility, keeping a school open requires a great deal of money. When a school changes to a year-round schedule, the costs skyrocket. Keeping schools open in the middle of summer requires air conditioning that adds significantly to a school's expenses. For example, a high school in Arizona. Now, this is not something I made up. This is obviously something I found on the internet, so I'm going to have to cite it. Had a cost increase of $157,000 when they switched to year-round schooling. Now I'm going to show you guys what I do here. I'm going to erase this because that's what it was. Okay, I put my cursor right after the information that I want to cite. Then I'm going to come down here to this little guy here. It's called the Explore button. And I'm going to click that Explore button. Now here's what you can do. You can literally highlight, Command-C copy, Command-V paste into the search, and press Enter. What that does is it actually brings up where they found this information. Okay. Now, this is where I found the information. It was on trope.org. Okay. And I know that that's a trusty website because it ends in .org. .orgs, .nets, .govs, those are all trusted websites. .coms are okay. For now, I'll allow it. Okay, so once you have where you found that information from, you see these little quotation marks here, you're going to click those and you're going to cite it as a footnote. And here's what's even cooler. It's already going to be automatic for you guys, but if you click on these three little dots here, it will say what type of formatting do you want. You guys know that we use MLA. That's automatically going to be there, so you don't have to worry about that. What you do need to worry about is clicking this little cite as a footnote, these little quotation marks. So when you click that in, it will automatically put a little number 1. And when you go down to the bottom of the page, that's a footnote. There it is, already cited for you in perfect MLA citation. How cool is that? Let's do another one. Okay, so then I come down here. Furthermore, an important part of a child's life is summertime. When expert Dr. Peter Scales. Oh, okay, so I obviously didn't say this. I got this from somewhere. Look, I already tried to cite it a little bit, but I'm going to do it differently. So here I'm going to copy. I'm going to come over here to my search, and I'm going to paste, and I'm going to press enter. And look, there it is. So I have students model 15 or 2.5 months from K12thoughtfullearning.com. I told you guys you don't have to worry about the .coms right now. So I'm just going to erase my current citation because I don't need that. Going to make sure my cursor is right next to where I want it to go. And again, cite as footnote. And look at that. It puts a number 2. I scroll down And there it is. I mean, you guys, this is amazing, which means I don't need you to make a works cited page. You're fine. Just insert those footnotes anytime you have something that you didn't make up. I obviously have more in here. Look at this. I'm having, for example, in 1980. That's another one that I would need to add a footnote in. Okay, so again, it's all about that explore button. Click explore, search it, and hit those. So explore, search what you want to explore. New York Times, whatever it might be, copy and paste it, click those little cite as footnote indicator. That's it. That's all you have to do. And then once you're done with all of that, you are done and you can turn in this essay. Thanks.